Hello, I'm Jacob. You're watching the Prepper's Bunker Outdoors. Today, I'm going to give you my initial impressions on the Fox Knives Combat Jungle. So we're down here in the cave. First thing we're going to do, as always, is look at specs and stuff like that, and then we'll talk about it. So while we've been out here, we used the Fox for both feather sticking and for batoning, and we also did a little bit of chopping. What we were working on was scrub oak, and the stuff that wasn't rotten is very, very hard. So essentially we have a unique knife because for its size, being offered in stainless steel is very uncommon. So we're going to start off with the blade. Got a nice big belly, a decent tip, and when it comes to the choil here, we're going to talk about that in the handle, but just for the blade, we've got a nice thin edge, a nice high grind, and the blade geometry itself is absolutely phenomenal. The handle, I got worried about the handle because I didn't see a lot of reviews on the knife, and I saw this line around this texture here, and I became afraid that the knife handle was going to be rather square. But really it's not. Even in this video, I don't think I'm going to be able to show you how well rounded it is, but you can't feel any edges in hand, in my opinion. Very nice handle. For me, the choil works really well. The jimping is not too aggressive. The jimping's not bad. The shape of the spine here is good in every grip that I can find. It works together. In a lot of knives, you'll find that they work well if you just use the knife with the handle, but then if you use the choil, it's all wrong, or vice versa. Fox got it right here with both. The sheath, we're going to talk more about the sheath in the full review because it comes with a full drop-down system and 2 leg straps here. It is your basic nylon sheath with pouch. However, it is well executed, well designed. I prefer it over the nylon sheaths that come on a lot of American blades. It's a good deal. I mean, really can't complain. This is how I wear it. I don't like the knife being too low on my leg typically, but we will wear it like that a little bit. Nice size pouch. You can get a decent sharpening stone in there. You can get a little survival kit in there. In fact, I have some perfect size tins to put in here that I will set up. And these strings on the side, you could put this around your leg. I'm sure that's part of what they thought of for it. But besides that, these are good for lashing it to things, tying it down, and whatever. So it's a good sheath. So I've reviewed Fox knives before. In fact, with this knife, I reached out to them and asked them to send it to me because I'm going to be comparing it against a bunch of other knives this year, and I thought it would be the perfect knife to add to this. So they sent this to me, but before this knife, I've always been incredibly impressed with Fox knives. And they do stainless steel, and I think they do it quite well. I used their Maceo 2 machete, which is 12C27 stainless steel. A thin machete, and I batoned it like a beast mode knife, and it did a great job. Super tough setup. So basically what this is going to boil down to is if the knife can take the abuse, it will be amazing. You know, the reputation for stainless steel is it's going to get microchips in the edge, it's going to get big chips, and it's going to break. I think that there's an excellent chance with Fox's quality that that won't happen. If it doesn't happen, and if this knife is easy to get back to being sharp, it's going to be a very serious contender in its large belt knife size category for overall performance. I mean, the thin edge, the grind geometry, the handle, the whole package is absolutely top notch, just if it doesn't break. Now, I also had the News running this knife a little bit, and he's not as much a knife guy yet as I am, but let's get his opinion, and you can get the opinion of someone who's a little bit outside of the knife reviewer circle and see what someone who's a little bit newer thinks.
So this guy was pretty easy to use. I did some feather sticking before and after chopping into that oak. It didn't seem like the edge got screwed up too much between chopping and to the next time that I feather stick. So it seemed like it retained the edge pretty well. I have had no major issues with it, but that being said, I don't know what it retails, but I think I'd rather just spend $50 on the SP5.
So there you have it, guys. This knife is going to be compared head to head against a Mineral Mountain Hatchet Works Sogi-Ya, a Tops Dart, a Hogue EX F01, and possibly a White River Knives FC7. They're all right about in the same size range and weight, and so this would be one of two knives that would be stainless steel, the FC7's S35 VN, and it's just going to be really interesting to see how the edges hold up, how the knives hold up, and how they stack up against each other. I think this knife offers an amazing value, and it's hard to find a good sized field knife like this in a stainless steel, especially one that's going to hold up to some abuse. So if you liked this video, consider subscribing, give it a thumbs down because it helps my analytics. I do a lot of knife reviews, I do a lot of large knife reviews, and in the description box below you can see how you can support this channel through my Patreon, through my personal businesses, which include Beach and Tactical, where I make rifle slings, and Exodus Knife and Tool. And I also have some affiliate links in there. If you're going to shop through Brownells, Palmetto State Armory, or Primary Arms, I'd appreciate if you use my links. It won't cost you anything, and it will help this channel. Well, I'll talk to you in the comment section below. Also, feel free to have an argument down there. That always helps. I hope you have a blessed day. Talk to you soon.